Buckle up, sports fanatics. This is the Sports Chasers Podcast, your HQ for in-depth sports talk. Join host Kevin L. Warren and crew as they dissect the hottest stories, ignite debates, and bring you closer to the action. From locker room whispers to expert takes, we cover it all. It's game time, so strap in and grab a drink. The Sports Chasers Podcast starts right now.
What's up, everybody? What's going on, everybody? It's another live edition of the Sports Chasers Podcast coming to you live and direct here on a Thursday night. Hey, we're available on YouTube, Instagram. We'll be on Instagram in a second, Facebook, Twitter, X, Twitch. And did I say, I think I got everything, man. So we'll be live on everything tonight, man. Glad to have you, man. It's another Thursday night. A lot of things are going to in the world of sports. Glad to be here. But before we do all of that, let's meet the crew. We got the DA. DA, what's up? Rocking his Yankee cap as well.
Yeah, we good. We good. We may not pull this one out, but we all right.
Yankees are down 3-1 in the bottom of the seventh.
And bottom of the seventh.
And Cleveland's I'll put it up here. Cleveland's
one on.
Bullpen is bullpen is for real. They you get to the fifth, they got a lead. Could be game over, man. Thank you for everybody that's watching on YouTube, on Facebook Live, on what else we got? Instagram, Twitch. Thank you for all the follows. Hey, thank you for all those that's been following the call to action. All the new people that's following the call to action of helping us get to 3,000 subscribers. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Hey, and awareness for Breast Cancer Month. Hey, the big sign in back of me, as you can see, will be lit up in blue. I said blue. I'm thinking about Yankee blue. Pink for the whole month of October. So we'll be definitely doing that. Hey, a special shout out to, I just sent it to the guys here. Got an email yesterday. Special shout out to my man, Alex Sanfilippo. He's the president of Pod Match. Hey, we joined his network of pod. Nothing's changing. We're just part of a great network of good podcasting. So go to Pod Match.
Yeah,
and make sure you check us out among other. The link will be in the description, man. So hey, man, we're just trying to make our reach even more wider, deeper, whatever you want to call it, man. D Dubs,
What's good?
Yeah.
Pause. God damn. Pause.
Yeah, that's a serious pause, dog. Wider and deeper. Stop.
What are we talking about?
Thank you, Mom. How are you?
Hey, we got moms watching. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I mean, come on. I thought it'd be me. But it ain't.
It ain't you this time.
No, I ain't saying no shit like that.
I understand.
Right.
Oh, man. So
have Cam and Mace coming up after us now.
Yeah, no, LA without the cock.
No, without the bump. Don't bump it. No bumping here. No bumping.
As you wear the LA cap, right?
No bumping.
No bump.
I don't know what's up with that.
No, we're not gonna talk about that.
Let's get to the news. Let's get to the news. Some of the news that we missed during the week, because we only on twice a week. And hopefully that'll change here soon. Hey, let me go to Yahoo Sports from Jason Owens and Liz Rocha. And this happened on Blockbuster on Tuesday when the Raiders traded Davante Adams to the Jets. Let me just read this from Yahoo Sports. The Las Vegas Raiders, they were in Los Angeles for a time, are trading all-pro wide receiver Davante Adams to the New York Jets. The team announced on Tuesday the Jets are sending back a conditional third-round draft pick that can become a second-round pick if he's either a first or second-team All-Pro this season or on the active roster for the AFC Championship or Super Bowl. ESPN reports that Adams restructured his contract upon the deal to reduce his salary cap number to $3.21 million for the remainder of the season per Spot Track. Adams' salary cap hit previously stood at $11.59 million. His restructured contract now has 2 remaining voidable years and the 2 side plans to discuss his long-term future in New York in the offseason. Per the report, Adams also plans to make his Jets debut on Sunday night against the Steelers. Per the report, Adams missed the last 3 Raider games amid trade rumors as the team cited as a hamstring injury. Wink, wink. This trade comes less than 12 hours, after the Jets delivered an ugly 23-20 loss to the Bills on Monday night. It was the team's first game since they fired coach Robert Saleh and the presence of newly named interim head coach Jeff Ulbrich, as well as new offensive signal caller Todd Downing, wasn't enough to stop the Jets fans from the Jets making costly mistakes, man. Yeah, I pass it to you. Jets panicked. What are they doing there? What are they doing?
They're going all in for this year. I don't know how smart that is, but they got to pay Duke $36 million next year. So he'll be 33 then. He's 32 now. He's slower now. We wouldn't know because he had a hamstring. Wink, wink. But we'll see this weekend when he gets if Pittsburgh locks him down, and he doesn't do anything. I mean, the dude ain't played with Aaron Rodgers for 5 years, like 5 years. It's not like they was playing yesterday.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
It's been a minute. So I'm like, come on, dog. Like, I spoke to Tay. Who the hell is Tay? You don't call no goddamn man Tay?
Tay?
That's
what he said? That's what Aaron said?
Like my son got a girlfriend. Her name is Tay. Tay. I don't know nothing else about Tay but Tay. So I'm just telling you, I'm not sure why the hell he's calling another grown man Tay. But, right, so let's go back to the ages, man. So we don't know if Aaron Rodgers will be back next year. But he's 40, 41. Don't know if he'll be back for 42. That was Tom Brady and the avocado ice cream. We don't know if that works for this dude coming off this injury. He already looks slow. Things don't look right. Like, he hasn't, Tom Brady didn't have a backwards year before he left. The team went bad and, he left.
Absolutely not. No.
He played well. So I'm just thinking, like, Fadis doesn't work. You went all in. You got rid of the coach, which was a defensive coach. So now the defense doesn't play as well because you let go of their guy, and now you're mad at them because they lost this game this weekend? Nah, we not. Oh, listen, quarterback, you get the coach fired, you got to put that H on your back, as we used to say in New York in the 80s, and handle that. That's for you to handle. That's yours. So I wish them well. I don't think any of those incentives will come to light. Not being on an all team, all league team, not going to happen. Not going to be in the AFC Championship game. Not going to be in the Super Bowl. So get your money, boy.
And not to mention the Jets are the 6th ranked defense in the NFL.
But you fired my coach. The guy that drafted me, you fired. There you go. That's how you endure your team to you right there. And dude did nothing wrong. Go ahead, D.
Yo, I don't see nothing changing for the Jets, man. Okay, they got Devante. I'm about to call him Deontay Wilder. They got Devante Adams.
Deontay Wilder out there.
Hey,
Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder.
I don't know. Like D said, this marriage has been over about 5-6 years ago, man. It's over.
Nope.
It's been a long time. So I don't know.
United.
They're on a new team. This is not the Green Bay Packers, man. And I think this is what happens with us, man. We go back and we start revisiting the that old thing. Yeah, I got that old thing back.
Yeah, I got that old thing back. Hey.
That whole thing back, man.
Hey, but Tay is staying in Aaron's house.
Oh, Tay staying at the house?
Yeah, that ain't worked out too well for Tom and Antonio.
Tommy didn't have that. Tommy was having some issues over there, boy.
Yeah, he'll do that.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So,
y'all grown men. He got enough money to get his own place.
Yeah, exactly. You grown man, dog. Come on, stop playing. You done made enough money, but just to get back on the field, I don't think that. Matter of fact, I mean, I picked the Steelers to win the game against the Jets this weekend.
The Jets were favored. Like by
crazy.
a point and a half, which I think is insanely crazy. Go ahead.
I think it's crazy. I think the Steelers are playing very good ball, and I mean the Jets is playing good, but there's something not right with them, man. I don't know. I can't put my hand on it right now, but they don't really. I mean, what was their rank defense? Fifth,
Six.
sixth. So I mean, the defense is playing right. Something wrong with that offense,
and guess what, America? Justin Fields is starting at quarterback. So let's just stop all the noise.
Mm-hmm.
They're not putting Russell back in because Russell ain't play all goddamn year.
Nah.
Did you listen to Get Up when they said he was taking all the naps?
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, okay.
He's taking all the naps.
Yeah, taking all the naps. That was naps. Yeah.
Russell taking all the naps.
Oh man.
Debbie, I might have to agree with you on that. The Buffalo is a better team. Yeah, I think Buffalo is a better team. They didn't. I don't know. I couldn't tell from Monday night with all everything that was going on between the referees and the penalties and stuff. So it was terrible.
Oh yeah,
I am going to say this though. I'm gonna read the next article for Buffalo. But D, you got to give it to your main man who you love to hate. He has not thrown the ball to the other team this whole year.
Golly gee, how does that work? Doesn't that work out for you when you don't throw the ball to the other team? Y'all are going. Boy, oh boy.
About Josh Allen, everybody.
boy. Like I said, boy, you know how that works for you when you're not throwing the ball to the other GD team. So, yeah, that's good, man. I never thought he stunk. I just say throw the ball to the other team.
Let me read this article. This is from CBS Sports. Shout out to CBS Sports. They're on our ticker to Cody Benjamin. He says this: Davante Adams wasn't the only big name wide receiver to land in the AFC East on Tuesday, hours after the Las Vegas Raiders star reunited with Aaron Rodgers on the New York Jets. The Buffalo Bills acquired 5-time Pro Bowler Amari Cooper from the Cleveland Browns, giving Josh Allen a new number one target. Which side won the Cooper deal, which gives Buffalo receiving corps its most accomplished member yet? Here are some of the instant grades for the moves. Buffalo gets Amari Cooper for 2025, a 6th-round pick. The Browns get a 2025 3rd-round pick, the 2026 7th-round pick. And there it is. I'll pass it along. What do you think this goes for the Bills?
I think it helps him in the slot. I think Amari Cooper he was never a fast guy, but he's always been an excellent route runner. So he usually loses coverage just on his footwork. He gets down, he breaks it. He comes out of his breaks clean, hard. He's only going to run. It's not going to be as hard, I don't think, for him because he's not going to run as many routes as dude from the Raiders to the Jets. We just talked about him. Devante. He doesn't run as many routes because he's not as fast. So he's not going to throw it. He's not going to run any 7s or any 9s. So he'll be 1 through 4s, in cuts, out cuts, comebackers, But I think it'll be good for him as long as he get the timing down and Josh doesn't throw the ball too hard over his head. I think he'll be just fine. I mean, he's always been good for 3rd and 5 getting you 6. Now, he's not like he's in Alabama. He ain't going to catch it and break one, but he will catch it. Like, he doesn't drop many. So, Amari Cooper's a good wide receiver. So, he's a good wide receiver. He's getting his bag. He will continue to get his bag.
Got you. Ryan, what's up, brother? We're talking about the Jets getting Devante. Y'all made me mess up. Davante Adams and the Bills getting Amari Cooper. Your thoughts on both the moves for both teams?
I actually like it better for Buffalo. And I know I'm not saying that Amari Cooper is better than Adams. I got you. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm not saying that, but one thing about he's a professional, man. He's not going to complain, and Adams didn't either. Adams doesn't really complain either. But like DA said, he runs great routes. He's not a burner, but he breaks big ones often. And when I say often, he'll have one or two during the season where, he'll go for 50 plus yards. He's physical too. You know what I'm saying? So, he's a big wide receiver as far as size. So runs great routes, good hands. And I think he'll fit. I think he'll fit, very good in with the Buffalo wide receiving core. So I like that. And, as far as with Adams, you have the familiarity, of course, with Rodgers, but I don't know. I just feel like is that really going to help him? You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it moves the needle for them. That, to be honest with you, man, like I think they have other glaring needs than another wide receiver that he's familiar with.
Sometimes you take away by adding. So
yeah, it's
the wide receiver that their number one wide receiver is now not going to be their number one wide receiver.
Right.
If from Ohio State that they're paying all the money to.
Yeah, or it could take pressure off of Wilson, and and not seeing as much double coverage or drop zone or cover two. So and Adams is a beast, man. Adams runs everything in the route tree. He can go deep. He can do outs. He can go in the slot sometimes. He runs the whole tree. So Adams is special, man. Like I said, you have the familiarity with Rodgers, but I don't know. Their kickers missing kicks, so
yeah. I wish them the best, man.
Yeah, like I don't know if that. I mean, I'm not gonna say it doesn't make them better. Obviously, it makes them better on offense, but it's still I guess it's smart on their part because I know, like I said before, it's not the same Aaron Rodgers. You know what I'm saying? It's, because like I said, his strength was always, doing just enough, not running or anything like that, but just getting, doing just enough to extend the play and going deep and, and running for that crucial first down. He can't move anymore because of the injuries, because of the age. So he's basically a pocket passer. So I guess go ahead and go get him a target that he's accustomed to. I guess it's a good move for them, but I just I'm not confident that it's going to put them over the top.
I don't think in week one, like it wasn't like they was playing last year. Maybe week 2, week 3 that he's there, things will get better. But I don't think this week.
Yeah.
And like I said. One thing I do think is that a collateral impact of this can be, like I said, the young boy that they have only been there 2-3 years. He's going to be disgruntled because these cats get paid based on incentives. And guess what happens now? You're not going to get all those catches no more. You might not get 100 this year. And 100 catches means more money, right? Because now you got another cat there that can play. It's going to help the team. It's going to help you win. And the end run, that's what it is. But they are all independent contractors.
Right. Well, right? I can play devil's advocate and say, well, now he'll get single coverage now. We won't get as much cover 2 or double coverage. So maybe that'll open it up for him.
Let's hope that he was getting double coverage before, because I don't know if he was.
I mean, but
I just think they was missing him. I don't know. I don't know what the hell the Jets' problem was. So I was watching them. And I just was like, damn, what the hell is wrong with these guys?
He basically
got receivers. They got running back. They don't give it to him. He's good.
Right.
I don't know what the hell's wrong with him.
Why you think Lazard was getting all these catches? Because he's getting the single coverage because they're rolling coverage over to Wilson's side.
But they also have Mike Williams. And I'm
come on, man. Mike Williams is.
Hey.
Mike Williams has been washed for the last 3 years, man. Mike Williams,
they
he'll go. He's a deep route guy, physical guy. Go up and get the ball, but he's not running any routes. He's just an out guy. Go out and use your physicality and go and do a jump ball. Nobody ever since his knee injury, nobody fears him anymore. So. Yeah, so
he had a couple of drops too the other night that probably
and Aaron Rodgers kind of threw him under the bus and said it was his fault.
Did you hear that? Yes.
Yeah, what happened? Him?
Yeah.
Him over there.
Him?
Yeah.
The big dog skin dude. Who did it, Aaron? Him.
Him's
over there. Him's downstairs.
Yeah.
Man, yeah. I mean, like you said, I'm with DA. The Jets, God bless them. They did the old poker thing. They put the all in. So they're gonna go for it.
Exactly.
And I got to give them props for trying.
To try, yeah.
Because what happens anyway? Like in 2 years, they're gonna move on anyway.
Oh, goddamn thing up anyway.
Exactly. Yeah. Let me tell you, everybody can be moved, no matter what contract you have. Everybody, we always say it. Man, they'll pay people to go away.
No, they do.
And like what I always say, guys, the one thing as a fan, right, of a team, the one thing all you can ask for is that my franchise tries.
You know
what I'm saying? Just try. Right. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you don't do it, you try. So,
I agree, and I think one day we'll have a further discussion on that because I hate teams that try and then don't try. Like my teams, they try every year. Whether it happens or not, the Niners are going to be there every year because we built an organization that can last, quarterback going down, this going down, that going down. But
it's like plug and play in San Francisco.
It takes a philosophy to do that. And not a lot of teams have a philosophy. They're just, in every sport, they're very reactionary. Like they're not, like I would rather you be the Boston Celtics. And even if you don't win the championship, you're close every year. Like you're there. You're playing something to do something every year. That's what I would rather have you be than, one year you're the Marlins and you're good. And then we win the World Series and we blow the whole goddamn thing up for the next 10 years. And then you come back and win another one because the Marlins know how to do it. Like we'll just spend money this year and win the World Series next year. That's what we do. And then after we win, we'll blow it all up and everybody has to go.
As Jazz Chisholm still second base, the Yankees are up 4-3.
Yeah, that's right. Home runs, baby. Home runs.
Yeah, Aaron Judge. Judge. Yeah, we talked junk about him. He was listening.
It was about time.
Yeah.
You know what? I
agree.
Man, okay, let's go a little baseball because that's what's real. Listen, real talk. Dudes get mad at Judge. Judge hits for average. I just believe dude was pressing because he wanted to be the captain. It's like your dog. Relax. Derek Jeter wasn't Derek Jeter when Derek Jeter first got there. All right, it takes time to be the captain.
Right,
I remember when we in New York thought Reyes, who was at the Mets, we had bets. We thought Reyes was going to be a Hall of Famer, not Jeter. We swore he was like, Reyes is bad. He throw the ball behind his back. But it takes time. But that captainship is a lot of pressure, B.
Right, but again, I'm gonna play devil's advocate. I hate to always disagree with you, DA. I'm gonna play devil's because Jeter, if he was having a subpar regular season, he ain't having no subpar playoffs.
Yeah, see, this guy has to figure out how to do it differently. That's all. He's producing. He has excellent
the thing is
just the opposite.
It's just the opposite. You know what I'm saying? It's like Judge is all world, and then he falls off a cliff. He can't even get a hit.
He has to learn how to. I think he has to learn how to measure that, right? You got to temper yourself during the season so you got a lot left and you can do things. So I remember when Jeter first got to the Yankees, Seattle series didn't play at all his first year. Like he was on the bench, Next year he played some, he started to be a good hitter in the regular season and got to be timely by 95. At 96, he started making timely hits. Started doing things a lot better. But yeah, I mean, dude always had the mental. I think he's a mentally stronger dude too. So, but
right.
But like I said, I hope, I can't say I know, but I hope that, like you say, Ryan, maybe Judge can turn it around and end up being both. I'd rather you be good in the playoffs, but it don't fucking matter if you don't make it to the playoffs. So I understand what you're saying. It's hard, man. It's hard because you got to do like Altuve that's good with all, right? But it's a dude got a chip on his shoulder. And I don't think it's real funny, but I don't think big dudes like Judge have a chip on their shoulder. They're usually nicer guys because they're so fucking big. Like they always have been the big guy, so they try to be cool. But Altuve was probably always picked on. That's why he's like, man, fuck that. Hit the garbage can. Look at my foot. Look at my foot. So it's all good.
We'll talk about baseball. We'll get to baseball here in a second. Let me just move on with the news. This is right in Ryan's wheelhouse. We didn't get a chance to talk about what happened over the weekend, I believe. The Basketball Hall of Fame. Let me just read this, and this is from Bleacher Report, from Timothy Rapp of Bleacher Report. He says the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame held its induction ceremony of the class of 2024 on Sunday, honoring some of the most important players and contributors to the sport. The induction of high-flying Vince Carter was arguably the highlight of the day. And if you didn't listen and watch his speech, you should go watch his speech. It was definitely touching. Carter says this. He says, "Thank you for the cheers and your boos." Carter said during his speech, "It's been a motivating force to make it to 22 years in the league." Michael Jordan also gave him some love during the ceremony, and perhaps most notably, he confirmed the bitter news that he will mean a quite. Perhaps most notably, he confirmed a bit of news that will mean quite a lot to the fans of his first team, the Toronto Raptors. Without a doubt, I'm going into the Hall of Fame as a Raptor, he says. Meanwhile, a number of LA Laker legends were in the house to enshrine the late, great Jerry West into the Hall of Fame for a third time, this time as an executive. That is incredible. Let me just read this. His son, Johnny West, offered touching remarks in honor of his father, and Michael Cooper, who was also enshrined on Sunday as a player, paid tribute to West. Cooper received quite the introduction himself. Former WNBA star Simone Augustus led one of the moments of the day, leading the hall in song alongside thanking and honoring her parents. And current Portland Trailblazers head coach and former star point guard Chauncey Billups had a shout out for the city of Detroit and his former teammates and fellow Hall of Famer Ben Wallace during his speech. Doug Collins, who was inducted to the Hall of Fame as a coach and broadcaster, took the occasion to speak about the game and what basketball meant to him. I'll give it to Ryan because I know Ryan, that's his wheelhouse. He's the NBA and the WNBA guy. Your thoughts on the Hall of Fame this week? And like I said, I enjoyed. Oh man, you poo-pooing this? Man.
I mean, come on, man. Like, Chauncey Billups is a good player. Vince Carter is a good player. I'll just put it like this, man. And it's the Basketball Hall of Fame, not the NBA.
Right.
Yeah, right. Correct. It's just, if you did something, you're gonna get in. Like, I don't know, man. I don't think of them as Hall of Famers, to be honest with you, man. Like, if they're getting in, man, put Robert Horry in.
So Ryan, before I don't know if D-Dubs is listening. D-Dubs, what do they need in the Basketball Hall of Fame? If you're on, DA, what did Daryl said one time? D-Dubs said he said they need like different floors in the Hall of Fame. Because we talked about this, and now that you're saying this, I was like, well, because you're supposed to be great, right?
It's watered down, man. It's extremely watered down. It's always
been that.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't know if it's been watered down as much, Ryan, as it's always been a situation where you weren't sure about all of the people going in. Because he had a great international career. It's like, okay, you had that.
Correct.
You played, so you don't know. So.
Real quick, DA, real quick. Just to piggyback on what you just said, you weren't sure. If you're not sure, you're not a Hall of Famer.
Well, I mean, but we don't know. We don't know the international. Like they do. What's the dude's name? Oscar Schmidt. Like, you wouldn't know he was nice. And
Oscar Schmidt was dead nice.
Yeah, but if you're not a basketball person, you don't know.
Basketball Hall of Fame, so I understand.
Yeah, that's what I said. So if you don't know who he is,
right? But Chauncey Billups, and Vince Carter are getting in for their NBA careers.
Well, Vince had a good college career. Chauncey was good. I think Chauncey was an All-American at Colorado.
Yeah, but
I think he was the All-American, which is big.
There's a bunch of All-Americans, man.
He was first team. That's what he fought.
Yeah, I mean.
So when they asked, he got something to say. So he won 2 chips, right? Right, Detroit won 2.
No, Chauncey Billups won one chip.
He won one. That
Okay,
Detroit
Detroit only
team,
won one.
Yeah.
Okay.
They only got that one chip when they beat the Lakers.
Yeah.
It was a good
But
team, though,
again, man, like my thing is for Hall of Fame, if you have to think about it, nah. Hall of Fame.
I think I agree with you if it was just American. Like if it was just NBA, I agree with you.
Right.
But most people don't know what they do internationally, so I don't.
Yeah. Like for instance, Simone Augustus, Hall of Famer. Simone Augustus was bad at LSU. Simone Augustus won multiple chips with the Lynx. So we're talking about basketball Hall of Fame. So I her accomplishments are there. Okay, Chauncey Billups won a title with the Pistons. Okay, I get it. He won a title, but dude, I'm like that team. I mean, it was a good team though. He's not a Hall of Famer, man.
Well,
dude,
I can't say no.
bro.
I can't say no. I can't say yes, man.
That's the point. If you can't say no and can't say yes, and it's a no for me. It's got to be cut and dry for me.
Let D-Dubs get in here. Go ahead, D-Dubs. Go ahead.
Yeah, I agree with Ryan. Chauncey Billups. Yo, I like Chauncey. Chauncey was the dude. It was my dude. I like him. He's not a Hall of Famer, man. I'm sorry. He's the Pistons. He'll be inducted into the Pistons Hall of Fame.
Yeah, give him that. But come on, man.
He's not a Hall of Famer. Again, you know my.
Well, I don't think Ryan knows your.
Oh well, my thing about Hall of Fame, it's been overrated. It's been, how you say it? Yeah, overrated because they just let anybody, and it doesn't mean nothing how it used to be, or used to mean. So what I suggested was Jack is or just platinum tiers. It has to be Chauncey Billups. If you want to put him in there, cool. But he belongs in another room. He's not
facts.
He's gold. I don't want. He's a bronze. He might be.
He's bronze. Bro.
You know what? Here's the thing, right? And
I like that. I was going to talk Kev. I like that.
Kev, we have a problem, right? Because of these athletes are so sensitive. You can't. You the level of questioning. You can't question them. If they're too sensitive. This, that, and the third. Yo, dog, you don't belong in the platinum section. That's just it, man. Everybody can't be platinum.
I believe that if you said, "Yo, these are the platinum dudes," are you platinum? They'd be like, "Nah, I'm not. I'm not platinum."
You know what that looks like.
Everybody knows who's platinum, who's not.
You know what that looks like. And like Ryan said, if you have to think about it, good and well that's not it.
Yes.
And that's
I just think that's my only thing with that. And I agree. With every sport.
And I'm just not trying to let everybody in. I'm sorry. Everybody can't be
100% with basketball because it's not just the NBA. That's all.
I get it, but what we say,
like when they said what you call him, when dude said Tony Parker first time, dude's like, he's only the best on that team once, but he had a crazy career, France, right? Teenager, he was winning championships, right? So they throw all that shit in there. But again, like I say.
Tony Parker is a solid player, right? Yeah, but is he a platinum player? Is he platinum status?
Definitely
He's not platinum status. We all can agree to that.
Ginobili, all them dudes. Him, Ginobili.
Yeah, they all said
platinum. Tim Duncan is platinum.
He's the platinum dude.
Yeah,
Tim Duncan is the platinum guy. I don't care.
5 chips is what gets you into the platinum section.
You know
5
what
and up
that is.
gets you in the platinum. So you're less than 5. Unless you're Larry Bird.
Right.
Can't go on platinum.
I'm just saying. You said Robert Horry. Robert Horry got 7 chips, right? But Robert Horry, he hit clutch shots, but Robert Horry is not. That's not a team that you're going to say, "Hey, I'm taking Robert Horry and he's going to lead my team to the championship."
Right.
No.
His basketball game.
He's silver.
His basketball game is not a Hall of Famer. His moments are Hall of Fame worthy.
Absolutely,
he's had moments.
And
I'm a Rockets fan.
I think Robert Horry. Robert Horry's cool. I like him.
But absolutely. But if you're putting in Chauncey Billups and Vince Carter, Robert Horry has to be in the damn Hall of Fame as well.
Hey man, listen, Ryan. They have messed up the game. They have messed it up so much because of how we like, and they messed it up so bad that it's almost you can't bring it back. So it is what it is, unless somebody decides to change it.
And Hall of Fame should be for the greats, man. Period, bro.
You can't tell the story without
I agree. Let me just say this. Scrolling down at the bottom, this was something D-Dubs and myself and DA said, mostly these two guys. They said this 3 years ago, scrolling at the bottom, about a tier system for the Hall of Fame.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
3 years ago. And so when Ryan said what he said, and he didn't know what you said, D-Dubs, that's why I said, hopefully you can come back on and
I like the idea.
Man, we've been saying this, man.
It doesn't make sense, man.
I mean,
shout out to Twin Box.
Yeah, football, same thing. We have a lot of guys who just doesn't.
But Dion said it already, man. So I love Eli.
Right.
But Eli can't be in the room with me.
And he's 100% correct.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
As a Giants fan, I agree. At first, I didn't agree, but I understand. No, Eli doesn't. But they're going to put him in there.
He's going to go in, but he's going in like Brett Favre. As many interceptions as he had touchdowns. You know?
And I'm just not buying because you beat Tom Brady twice means that you get into the Hall of Fame.
That's why he's getting in. That's the only reason why he's getting in.
His team beat Tom Brady twice.
Well, you know that. We know that. I know that. We get it. But that's not how they looking at it. They looking at it as he beat, so
See, to me, the Hall of Fame is individual success, right? It's an individual success.
Individual, yeah.
Winning Super Bowls is a team success.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I'm saying? Like okay, like if you want to make it a tiebreaker, like, man, he's good, he did that, and it's close, but he has all these championships. All right,
he helped his team win.
Right. Yeah, but just because you have two.
And Ryan, getting to your point, how in the world are we gonna give somebody Hall of Fame status and he ain't won an MVP for the league? He ain't done none of that stuff. I don't quite understand. Well, then I can't say that because some of these guys, they don't give defensive guys MVP.
Yeah, you get
defensive player. You get the defensive player of the year.
Yeah, that's about it, right? But you don't win. I guess you would say it's on the same level as an MVP, but
on that side of the ball, exactly.
That side of the ball, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And the hard thing in football is that to give it to one guy is pretty hard, but. I don't fuck with the NFL. Y'all know since they did that shit to my man T.O., I was like, fuck y'all.
Oh, that was so disgusting.
I can't
get with them. Everybody knows that. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't get with them at all. Like for no reason. And
they was holding my man. Right.
Barry Lamar, best baseball player ever played. I don't care what you say. Barry
Bonds is the greatest ever, bro.
Played, period.
I don't care what he was on.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It wasn't illegal when he was doing it.
Right.
That's the point. But we have to, dog, I love humans, but I hate humans. We have to take humans out of everything. You know how I feel, Kev? I don't give a fuck, B. We let the robots do it. I'm good. Put it in by the numbers. Whatever you put it in the computer. Get your girl Rosie from the Jetsons in there. Rosie. Put in the information, come out, boom. Right. I don't want to hear nothing else, man. I don't want to hear nothing else, man. Everything else is bullshit to me. Point blank, period. So I'm not doing
it. Let us move on to the next.
Yeah.
I didn't know this was going to turn out. No. I this was great talk.
I'll shorten up the college football thing. Don't worry, I got you.
Well, we'll get to it. This you might be a little bit long on this one because nobody talked about this. I forget. I didn't forget about it, but I wanted to mention this. All right, so this is from who's this from? This is from CBS Sports from Kyle Boone. And we're going to talk about NIL for a second. As NIL company co-founded by former NBA player Kendrick Perkins in February faces scrutiny over an ESPN investigative report found the company used predatory tactics akin to offering high interest loans. The company Nilly offers athletes upfront payments in return for the use or sale of an athlete's name, image, and likeness, NIL, for up to 7 years. As part of the arrangement, Nilly and its backers front advances to its athletes in return to receive a cut of future NIL earnings from the players. Agreements can vary both in terms of what athletes are offered up front and for how long Nearly gets exclusive NIL rights.
The future value of $1.
They are offered.
You know what that is.
They are offered as guaranteed money, but give Nearly and his investors huge cuts of money, up to, get this, 50% earned by their clients from ESPN. It says this: the company Nearly offers athletes upfront payments ranging from $25,000 into the hundreds of thousands of dollars, said Perkins and his co-founder, Wall Street veteran Chris Riccardi. In return, Nearly gets the exclusive rights to use or sell the athlete's name, image, and likeness for up to 7 years.
Don't sell your publisher, homie. Oh, sorry.
And the company and its investors receive between 10% and 50% of the players' NIL earnings during the time period, while other companies sell investors a stake in athletes' futures, professional salaries, and Nearly says it is the first and currently only company to offer cash advances on college NIL dollars. Several agents, athletic departments, employees, and others who work in college sports industries told ESPN they were unaware of any other company that was paying college athletes in exchange for a cut of the NIL earnings. Well, go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm the finance guy here.
Yes, you are.
Why the fuck would I do that if I was going to get the money anyway? I'm just asking you a question, right? So, Warren,
payday loan, bro.
Al, you going to Florida? Florida already told you, the D, we giving you $200,000, and this is not UNLV. The bag is right there. But they're not playing. These kids already got the whips. So why am I doing a payday loan if you're already giving me the money? Right? So my thing is that
you have to be really stupid, dog. You have to be really stupid.
This is what doesn't make sense, D. So if I don't know what I'm going to get, how the hell does Kendrick Perkins? Yo, we think you're gonna get 100,000, so we'll give you 100,000 now, and then you can get we own you for 7 years, and now I don't know if that's 7 years using college posters or whatever. Maybe they can't use the NFL. They probably can't use the NFL likeness because the Shield don't play with that. So I doubt you'll be able to do that. So it's like this is probably getting dudes, right, that don't make it to the NFL where they can use their name, image, and likeness for 7 years. Because if you're in the NFL, you can't use it. I know that, right? Because they're not giving that up. The NFL owns you once you get to the NFL. So that's not going to happen. But I don't see how and why I would give you any money or any piece of me for an NIL deal I don't already have. Like, what, they said you're going to give you 100,000, but they ain't going to give it to you next week. But we'll give you 100,000 now so we can own you 7 years from now. Get the fuck. What? I'm getting $100,000. I don't need you to give me a loan. I'm getting $100,000.
Disaster waiting to happen, man.
First of all, Kendrick is Kendrick Perkins, right? On this,
that's correct.
This is the bigger thing, yo. You taking advantage of, like, if people who don't know no better is going to do this, right? And I guess this is America, right? It's capitalistic, right? Capitalism. I don't see anybody who would want to do such a deal.
Oh, but you go to payday loans.
Oh no, sir, I don't.
But yeah, you can.
I don't think
you'd like to.
There's nobody on this panel here.
How much
to
interest?
A payday loan.
How much interest? Oh, 37%. 38%. What?
37% on 100%.
Yeah,
I don't know nobody in my
circle. 137%, Kevin.
Who goes to a payday loan.
Yo, you rented the what? You rented the what? The couch?
Oh, yeah.
Bro, you could have bought the couch after that.
Bought 8 couches.
Yeah. Well, and we're making fun in so those don't be poo-pooing. We're making fun and real. You listen, get your money together, get your bread together, whatever you need to do. Go get some financial classes, seek good information and counsel.
Absolutely.
Please. We've all been in a situation.
Yes.
Where we've done things growing up, but
young and
dumb.
Doing something, man. So right now, we try to play it a little bit closer to the vest because That's what it is. Now, when I was in my younger days, I did a lot of things I wouldn't do now. But like I said,
what I'm saying, D, is
on shopping for them.
No. If anybody, I'm looking at Kendrick Perkins crazy, man, because like I'm looking at you.
Why you messing with the brothers, Kendrick?
Yeah, you taking advantage of.
Why you picking on the young black men,
right? Because that's what generally happens, right? We know what happens.
Why are you picking on? Hey, Welly Wells, call in, man. Need you to call in.
Tell me about Kendrick Perkins,
this NIL and your man Kendrick Perkins, Wells. I think he took classes at Clemson.
Yeah, Kendrick Perkins don't look too good in my eyes, bro.
I wouldn't get that big fool $1.
Yeah, he doesn't look good to me, man. And I that's just a, when you got a bunch of kids in the game. Now, these are what I call kids because they don't know now in this unless they got a great financial advisor or somebody that to help them out.
I don't
like it.
I really don't see what the allure is of you giving someone money for money you're going to get anyway. I don't need you to give me advance. Spencer said they're giving me $500,000. I'm a 5-star quarterback.
I'll just wait.
I'll just wait.
Listen,
I'm on the yard. There's nothing I can't get.
But you just started a quarterback 2 weeks ago at UNLV.
Hey, this ain't UNLV. We talking about Power 5, baby. There's nothing on this campus I can't get. I can eat for free. I can sleep for free. I can do this for free. I don't need your money today. When I get the check from Coach, I'm good. I don't need it. So I'm not sure what the allure is. And I guess I'll read into it more, but I'm like, Dad, that sucks that you would do that. But
I don't even know why he would go into this type of business.
Because somebody talked him into it. He got a partner. He didn't do it by himself, D. His name is just attached because he's an athlete, and other athletes to gravitate to it because you put his name to it. But the reality is the other guy, the other name that Kevin said, is the one that got all these contracts and whatnot pulled together. Boy, we're about to blow these cats out, these Guardians. Hey, Kev, Ms. Vanette, you got to tell Paul to go out there and guard the Guardians. All right, I'm out. That's it. Don't shoot me. Don't
go ahead, D-Dubs. Well, yeah, the Yankees are 4-3, second and third with nobody out in the top of the ninth. Yankees lead
Kevin Warren's up. He's going to bunch. Kev's going to pinch bunt right now, Kev.
Wells says those guys that just decommitted are chasing the bag. Exactly.
Who decommitted?
He said he's just talking about in general. Those that
yeah.
Man. I just know. I don't know. Bad business as far as I'm concerned, all the way. I mean, if you deal with them.
Yeah. Let's move on. This is our last news story. Then we'll move on to hockey, college football, and then Ryan with the WNBA. From Yahoo Sports, Ryan Young, he says this on yesterday. After the worst season in Major League Baseball history, Jerry Reinsdorf is apparently seriously contemplating selling the Chicago White Sox. Reinsdorf is open to the idea that, and in active discussion with a potential buyer for the White Sox, according to the Athletics, Brittany Griloli. It's unclear how far those discussions, reportedly with a group led by former player, coach, and executive Dave Stewart, had progressed. Reinsdorf purchased the White Sox for about $20 million in 1981, which makes him the second longest active owner in the league, only behind the Steinbrenner family, who owns the New York Yankees. According to Forbes' latest valuation, the White Sox are currently worth $2 billion. They are the 50th most valuable team in the league.
Whoa, stop.
I will. Go ahead.
Daryl.
Yo.
I got $15. Let me follow. We'll go get these White Sox right now for that $20. I'm not going a dollar higher. Not one goddamn dollar.
Nah. Yeah.
That's it. If they want $21, Kev. We bringing our money right back to the sports chasers.
Reinsdorf, 88, is the majority owner of the White Sox, and he owns just shy of 20% of the White Sox. The White Sox have made the playoffs 6 times under his leadership, most recently in 2021. They won the World Series. This looks like such an age ago in 2005, marking the franchise's first title since 1917. The White Sox went 41 and 121 this year, set the MLB record for the most losses in a single season in the modern era. The team fired manager Pedro Grifol in August after less than 2 years on the job. Naturally, their performances led to plenty of calls from fans for Reinsdorf to sell the team. Does Reinsdorf still okay? About to say Reinsdorf also owns the NBA Chicago Bulls. He purchased the team in 1985 for about $60 million and oversaw the franchise's dominant run with Michael Jordan and brought in 6 titles over 8-year span. The Bulls now value at $4.6 billion by Forbes, which makes them the 6th most valuable team in the league. Previously,
Lonzo back. Just so you know, Lonzo back.
Yeah, you saw that. Reinsdorf has not publicly shown interest in selling the White Sox. He has said that he wants his heirs to sell the White Sox and keep the Bulls after his death. Reinsdorf's son Michael and the Bulls' current COO and team president. It's unclear when a sale of the White Sox will be finalized. It has happened, or if the Stewart's ownership group will be part of the deal. Stewart won 3 World Series as a player, and his ownership group has been trying to land both an MLB expansion team and a NWSL team in Nashville. The White Sox currently lease at guaranteed rate field runs through 2029. Though Reinsdorf and the team have been pushing for a new stadium in the Chicago area, it's unclear if Stewart will attempt to move the team to Tennessee. Regardless of what the future might hold for the organization, it appears that Reinsdorf is ready to part with the White Sox. I don't think the White Sox are leaving Chicago, even though I know Nashville's like the hottest thing going. Nashville has the Titans. They have the Predators. Nashville's a very nice city. Been there a couple times myself. Nashville's a very nice city. I can see them doing it.
NWSL is what's that? National Women's Soccer League or something?
Soccer League, that's correct. So, it definitely is what it is. Let's move on real quick. Dan's not here, but I'm just going to get the rundown real quick of the power rankings in hockey according to CBS. The Dallas Stars are number 1. The New York Rangers. My New York Rangers are number 2. The New Jersey Devils are number 3. The Florida Panthers are number 4. The Las Vegas Golden Knights are 5. The Toronto Maple Leafs are 6. The Winnipeg Jets are 7. The Edmonton Oilers are 8. The Utah Hockey Club, surprisingly, they're number 9. They've been playing well. They are 3-1-1. The Carolina Hurricanes, they're number 10. The Vancouver Canucks are 11. The Boston Bruins are 12. And the Tampa Bay Lightning are 13. The Nashville Predators, as I said earlier, are 14. The Colorado Avalanche are 15. The Islanders are 16. The Senators are 17. Wild 18. Dan's Penguins are 19. The LA Kings are 20. So Dan will be back. We're going to be probably doing some standalone shows on loan because Dan's here every other week. So y'all can get y'all hockey fix. That's why we're the Sports Chasers, and I had to make sure I mentioned do the rundown. So shout out to the NHL. The season just started week before last, I believe. Last week. Hey, the NHL is strong, and Dan will be back next week to give his feel on what's going on with hockey. But hey, make sure you hit the likes, hit the bell for notifications because we also do standalone shows, not only just for hockey, but for any and everything else. So look out for some great interviews that we got upcoming. Let's talk about Major League Baseball. The Yankees, my Yankees, they're up 4-3 in the top of the ninth. They got runners on second and third. Looks like one out. And hey, Aaron Judge is continuing to hit the ball. I think the Dodgers and the Mets, they're in game number 4 in Flushing at Citi Field. That series is 2-1. Dodgers, I'll give it to Dan. What's your thoughts on? We talked about the Yankees. Your thoughts on the Dodgers and the Mets series?
I think it's actually a better series than I thought it would be, with the Mets taking a game 2. Dodgers starting to hit, so we'll see what happens tonight up in New York, and if they're hitting in the cold, then this thing is probably going to get wrapped up pretty soon. So, but yeah, that's where I see it. So I think they're a better team, but I really think the Mets are probably the scariest team because if they get hot, it's going to be hard to beat them.
Mike Mills, welcome. Mike, you stepped in right in time. We were just talking about baseball and the championship series between the Dodgers and the Mets. What's going on with the Mets? They're down 2-1. I think they're down 1-0 already in game number 4. Your thoughts on the Mets? And welcome, sir. How are you?
Greetings and salutations. Last I checked, the score was 1-1. But
1-1? Okay.
Yeah, it's 1-1.
Yeah, I mean, like I've iterated before, we playing with house money. We wasn't supposed to be here. I was hoping that the Padres handled them because I feel like stylistically we a better match for the Padres than we are the Dodgers. But the Dodgers are clearly the favorite. But man, we was doing a good job game 1 of keeping them regular. We just can't let them run up the score. We can't. We got to keep it close, and then that late game magic when Grimace kick in, that's what we need to happen because we don't have the lineup to have a slugfest with them. We just don't. We're not the Yankees. Nope. We need to keep it our game, and then we need to win late and get out of there.
We've got one more 5. There you go.
Yeah, we've got one more. I think too. You made a good point, Mike. Yesterday when I was watching the game, like you said, the Dodgers pitcher. I can't think of his name. That dude hadn't pitched in like 2 weeks, and he came in there and pitched 5-6 innings, lights out. Mets had only 4 hits last night. 4 hits last night, and
we loaded the bases back-to-back innings. We got to capitalize. Yeah. We loaded the bases. He should have been gone. We should have ran him out in the 3rd, and then we'd have.
So run up the pitch count, get them going.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So
get them out of there.
That's the hard thing. When you don't have that lineup, it's hard to run up the pitch count, man. But I kind of think that's kind of a baseball thing of years gone by. You know, teams don't do that like they used to, man. Or run the dude up, man.
Get them out of there early. Make them work.
I think now with launch angles and all that stuff, and my father was talking about that on the phone today about shout out to Paul about he's like. I said, yeah, nobody hits to the other side. No, with concern with launch angles and spin rate and all this stuff, and it is what it is. So yeah, so if you waiting for the guy to wait, nope, he's swinging.
Well, that's the difference.
That's the difference, and hitting to the opposite field and stuff like that. So Yankees got the 5-3 lead. They still have 2 outs in the top of the 9th. Man, they win this game. They're up 3-0 against the Guardians. So got that. D-Dubs, your thoughts on any one of the championship series?
Yeah, it's been entertaining, man. That's all I can say. Good to see Judge get his get off and then do some things because it's been a minute. So Yankees go up 3-0, man. That's gonna be it, man. That's a wrap, man. You know what I'm saying? Cleveland has had a good year, but you let the Yankees get up 3-0. I expect them to close the deal. As far as the Mets done ran into a big boy. You know what I'm saying? And they trying their best to stay alive, but again, they're in Flushing.
Come on,
ooh, come on, that's slow. But yeah, that's all, man. Baseball's been entertaining, man.
Anytime a catcher has to turn the glove down,
that's that frame of the pitch, man. I'm not a fan of it. I'm not a fan of
ball, man.
Yeah. You snatch it from the down position and bring it back up. Come on, bro.
Baseball fundamentals, right?
Yeah.
That shit stupid.
But it's a strike. DA is a strike. You may not like it.
Real quick, let me double back to the Hall of Fame question. Mike Mills, really, your thoughts on the Hall of Famers? Vince Carter, Chauncey Billups. They Hall of Famers, you think? What's your opinion?
Vince Carter, absolutely. Because it's the Basketball Hall of Fame and not the NBA Hall of Fame, Chauncey Billups, yes. But if it was a strictly an NBA Hall of Fame, he might have sat a couple ballots, in my opinion.
A couple.
So you do nice in college, man.
Yeah, it's a Basketball Hall of Fame. So that resume.
No, you just said an NBA Hall of Fame. If it was an NBA.
If it was an NBA Hall of Fame, I mean, he got a Finals MVP. Not a lot of people have those. And then you got a. But then again, they robbed my son Tony Parker because he should be on the top 75 list. But
you missed on.
Who are you kicking out? I know. I
said what?
I know.
Who I'm kicking out. I mean, I gotta go look at it again. But Anthony Davis. But
Anthony Davis. All right, there you go. right there.
Yeah, I'm kicking him. Is Kyrie up there? Because I kick him out too.
Nah, he's not on there.
I mean, but then you got to put Dwight Howard first. Dwight Howard's the first snub, but it's neither here nor there.
Definitely Dwight Howard is snub.
Yeah, he's the first snub on the top 75 list. But
Man.
Chauncey, second or third ballot to me. I don't think first ballot, but it's a basketball Hall of Fame, so first.
Eesh. I don't even think he deserved.
So he had a good college career.
I know. So yeah.
Like not like a kind of good, like a real good college career.
Ryan's like, I know, but
y'all let Yao Ming in there. Listen, you don't complain about your boy Yao Ming getting there for contributions to basketball culture.
Oh no. I don't think Yao deserved to be in the Hall of Fame. He didn't play enough.
Well, he did enough in China. Played in China.
Yeah, how many seasons he played in the NBA?
If you talk about global
maybe
MVP,
9.
yeah, he's a global MVP, but he's not NBA basketball Hall of Fame. I mean, that's not in my eyes.
Right, and again, we got to separate it, right? Because like Mike Mills said, and we're all been saying it. It's the basketball Hall of Fame. So, but can we have a basketball Hall of Fame and an NBA Hall of Fame?
Right. I was just about to say that. Yes.
No, they're not going to do that.
They should do a strictly college Hall of Fame. But
and you know what? And I think that's why. To be honest with you, I think that's why they did this whole
75.
50, greatest 50 players, greatest 75 players. That might be the issue too. Mm-hmm. That might be. I mean, I'm just thinking because.
And they're messing it up now. That 75 list. So I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So I feel what you're saying. All right, but it is what it is, man. These guys.
It is what it is, bro. It is what it is.
Yeah, but I'm with y'all.
Let me move on to college football. This is the segment where DA tells you to run the Lowe's or Home Depot or wherever you need to go on Saturday. DA, you up? What you got? I'll read off some of these games here. Some of these
bunch of good ones though. As much like little sneaky games, man. It might be pretty good. You might have to stay in the crib, watch football the whole day. So
at 12 p.m. You got Miami and Louisville.
That could be a good game, but I think the Indiana-Nebraska game might be better.
Yeah, that game is Nebraska versus Indiana. That game is in Indiana. Yeah. Shout out to my Purdue Boilermakers. They're going to get their arse kicked against Oregon as they travel to Purdue. Who else there? We got Virginia versus Clemson.
Yeah, no, not really.
Alabama, Tennessee at 3:30 p.m. in Tennessee.
That's a good game. I think Tennessee probably win that game.
Ooh, Tennessee is number 11. Alabama is number 2.
Yeah,
Alabama has not been playing
last week, right?
No, they won, but they haven't. They won by like 2 or 3. But
they lost the week before.
Alabama has not been playing well, and that last week was another indication of, I don't know.
They beat Georgia. I mean, listen. The thing with Tennessee,
but then they lost.
They lost.
What happened? They beat them. And then they should have won.
You know what it looked like? That don't look like the same Alabama team.
I think they only lost one game.
Yeah,
Coach D's. Saban ain't there. Damn, give him a break.
That's one. Yeah,
that's part of the reason.
Saban ain't there.
And then also,
I think I'm catching a little loose up there too.
Nobody thought Vanderbilt was gonna win that game, man. Vanderbilt,
not even Vanderbilt thought that, but it's all
but
good.
They won. It doesn't matter. Nobody thought they won.
Right.
What I'm saying is, it's college. It's early. Everybody has a bad week. They go their bad week.
Well, wait a minute. How early are we talking now? This is what, week 7, 8? Is it that early?
Yeah, they still. Yeah, but if you lose in week 8, losing in week 8 ain't as drastic as losing in week 13. You can't lose in week 13.
Yeah, you can't do that.
I don't think they're gonna climb their way back to number 1. I'll tell you that.
They don't gotta be number 1. They'll
still go. They'll be the second team out the SEC if they win this game. They'll be the second team out the SEC because the first team at the SEC is.
But you think they're gonna lose though this week?
No, I thought they were. I think they are.
No. You think they're gonna lose? Tennessee.
Yeah, I do. But they still would. It depends. It depends on the thing is in football is how the game plays out. So if you play Tennessee in a hard-fought game and lose at their place, they probably won't drop more than 12 or 11-12. They may flip flop with Tennessee. If they get blown out, then it's worse. And if they blow out Tennessee, then it's better.
But they probably won't make the SEC championship then.
Why would
if they lose two games?
The team. They'll be if they lost, yes.
Yeah.
Unless there are other two lost teams. So
Right.
All right. So if Texas is the only unbeaten in the conference, that means most likely everybody else is going to have 1 or 2 losses. But with that said, I think the Tennessee Alabama game would be good. I also think the Michigan, though I think Michigan is they got identity. They're going to run. They're not even going to throw the ball but 15 times in the game. But Illinois is a good team, hard-hitting team. So I think it's a good game to watch. If you just smash mouth football. Michigan is 24. I think Illinois is ranked 22. That should be a good game. Georgia Tech kind of fell off after beating Florida State. So I think Notre Dame should roll them. You don't have to watch that game. Alabama, Tennessee, and I think the big dog is that's Georgia and Texas.
Texas, yeah.
Yep. 7:30.
Yeah, that should be. We'll see if Texas is built for that.
Hook them.
We'll see if they built for that. If they built for that life. We'll see. This will be their real. It won't be their first SEC game because they played Oklahoma last week, but that's not your granddaddy's Oklahoma. So this will be what we call their first playing them boys from the South SEC game. And we'll see how it fares.
D-Dubs, will you be traveling with the 49ers to Indianapolis to get your arses kick against Navy?
Nah, man. That's just we gotta grab the money, man. We gotta get a bag for the university. We gotta build the stadium up. We doing renovations to the stadium, so this is a bag to help with us remodel our stadium. So
Navy's ranked number 25. So
Navy's good, man.
The Navy's good this year. So
yeah, I want to spin back to UGA and Texas. Now UGA lost to Alabama, right?
Yeah.
And so Texas is the top dog right now.
Yes.
And we saying, because Georgia has been.
And when they lost, they were ranked number 2, and they only fell 2 spots to 4 because they lost to to Alabama, who was 4. So they basically just switched. I think Alabama went to number 1, right? After they won after they beat them.
For like a week.
Yeah, and then they lost to Vandy. Yeah, and then yeah.
So
man, get out of here. The Guardians just tied up at 5.
No way.
Yeah, they just tied it up.
Wow, it was 2 outs.
Say my father, hey, it's fixed.
Yeah. It is, man. That's strike zone. They want this to go another game.
They want it, it's gotta be fixed.
It was 2 outs in the bottom. It was 2 outs in the bottom of the 9th.
Yeah, man.
And 1 strike, and Noel just went deep to left field. Yep.
Yeah.
Surely did.
Noel.
All it takes is 1 pitch.
Yeah.
1 pitch.
Yeah. Now I was just wondering about this Georgia. Texas is Texas really,
we'll see. This is their real first. It's going to be their real first
test.
SEC game. So we'll see.
I
think it'll be a good game. Either way, I think it's a good game. So,
yeah, I just don't want to see what I seen the last time when I thought that we was going to see a good game, Georgia, Alabama, and
right.
Alabama went up by how many points? They was like 20-something points.
Yeah, but they came back.
First half. Yeah, they came back, but
I think it's going to be a good game. I think
staying in Texas winning 42-20.
Wow, what'd you say?
42-28.
I'll call my bookie.
Texas.
Yeah.
Okay.
Texas.
Okay.
That's pretty strong there. I don't know. I don't think they're going to score that many points.
It's going to be a shootout. We getting revenge for Colt McCoy. We getting revenge for all of the SEC.
Colt
McCoy.
Yeah.
Wrong team. Alabama did that.
I know. We got revenge on them. Now we got to take it out on the conference. You feel me? Now we got to get the rest of them.
The spread is Georgia. Texas 5.
Yeah.
-5.
I think it's going to be a better game than that. I think, like I said, I don't think Georgia offensively has as many weapons as they used to, but their defense is still stacked. So we'll see what they can do. The quarterback is good. Their quarterback is really good, but they don't really have the complement of receivers, tight end, like what they had last year. If they had last year's team, this would be a blowout. but they don't.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, you know what team is look like they're turning around a little bit is Clemson, huh? They're starting to play well.
I'm not saying that.
Nah, man, come on, man. You can't. You gotta.
As
You
much as I'm
played
against
anybody.
DA, I'm with
If
They
you're gonna
DA.
haven't
criticize them
played
when they were
anybody.
doing bad, you can't.
They have not played anybody.
Hey,
But
Coach
they
Wells,
blew 'em
call up
out.
if you want to. Please
But they
call
blew
up.
'em
Man.
out.
Don't matter.
Man,
Vanderbilt wasn't nobody. They beat Alabama.
Don't matter.
Right?
It doesn't
What do you
matter.
mean don't
man.
matter? I mean, it has to matter.
It doesn't matter, man.
Coach Wells,
a bad SEC team would be the good ACC team. So I would put Vanderbilt against Clemson, and they probably would beat Clemson's ass.
You're out your mind.
Why? Why? Why do you believe that, Ryan? And I'll tell you why you're wrong. But why do you believe that?
No, because it's not true, bro.
Why is it not true?
Because it hasn't been true for the last 10 years.
You're bugging.
Vanderbilt hasn't been better than Clemson.
I said they haven't been better in the rankings. What I'm saying is, if you put them up against Clemson, they'll probably beat them. They'll have a good game because SEC football is different than every other kind of football. And I didn't believe that until I moved down here.
Okay,
and I'm telling you,
I get you, right? Wait, hold on. But last year, the ACC beat the SEC, had a better record against them. You know that, right?
Yeah,
ACC had a better record against the SEC last year.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. You can't say it matters.
It doesn't matter because what happens is when you have SEC teams, the SEC, if you know football, and I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but you already know that the SEC is always top heavy. You never listen to what I'm saying. Yeah. The ACC best teams didn't beat the best teams in the SEC. Now, they might have beat Arkansas. They might knock the hell out of Kentucky or some shit, but they didn't beat Alabama, Georgia, Tennessee.
Yeah,
they didn't do that.
But you're making a comparison to Vanderbilt. They're not one of the best teams.
I'm saying I bet you if Vanderbilt played them right now, it'd be a good game. I think they'd beat them because I think they're just the SEC recruits different players. It's a different. Listen, man. I thought
it's not that far off, man.
It is.
I get what you're saying, man.
It is pretty far off.
The ACC got NFL players too.
You.
I mean, come on, man.
Listen, man. Listen. Georgia was eating chicken at halftime of their championship game.
I mean,
that means they're beating the shit out that team. That's what the fuck it means.
I'm just saying, man. But
no. And then the year before that, Georgia beat the hell out of fucking Harbaugh in Michigan to where one of the running backs of Michigan came off the field and said, "Damn, them dudes was fast. Dog, the shit's different." I didn't believe so.
But
I started watching.
But who did Michigan beat in the championship?
Who did Michigan? They beat what? TCU.
No, last year.
TCU? No,
not TCU. No. Not last year. Who did Michigan play in the championship last year? Was an SEC team, right?
I don't know who the hell they played last year. It might have been Georgia. It might have been. I don't think it was.
No,
Georgia.
it was Alabama. It was Alabama.
No,
right?
Didn't they play Washington?
Yeah, they beat Washington.
It was Washington.
They played Washington.
Okay. But
I had to think about that. Wait a minute.
But Michigan beat Alabama in the other game to knock them out, right?
In the semifinal.
The semifinals.
Yes, they did.
So I mean,
well, they had the trash cans like y'all did, so you know.
Oh boy,
Ryan can't get past these trash cans.
Yo, man.
Listen, man. Hey,
leave Ryan alone, bro. Y'all gonna leave my man alone, man.
Yo, man, leave Ryan alone about the damn trash cans, man.
If you're gonna cheat, make sure you win when you cheat. You can't be like
they did it right. Listen,
exactly.
They did
you can't
it
be like
right.
the Yankees have the biggest payrolls, cheat and still lose.
Whoa! I was just
what the hell is
you,
biggest
homie,
payroll?
and now you go.
That?
You go stab me in the
That's a
back.
stretch.
We took up for this dude. See how he does?
That's what y'all get. Y'all should only. What y'all get? Y'all ain't know.
Caviar, Houston cat, man.
You see, you're bringing up
throwing these trash cans like it's ECW around here. He just throwing them at people.
And you're giving up two run home runs in the bottom of the ninth.
Yeah, well, you know what? Had they not called that BS strike to get my man out, then we never would have got there.
Yeah, man.
Let me move on.
George just got called out. My God.
Yeah. Let me move on real quick to I mean, the NFL, you could have ran some chores last week. Let me just go over a couple games this week. New England is in Jacksonville. They playing in England, Wembley Stadium this week, 9:30. Cincinnati versus Cleveland, Detroit versus Minnesota. That's going to be a good game, 1 o'clock. I wish they would have flexed that. Houston versus Green Bay, Miami versus Indianapolis.
That's going to be a good game.
Which one? Green Bay, Houston? Bay? Yes, that's going to be a good game. 2, Miami versus Indianapolis. You heard it right here. Saquon Barkley is going to get about 200 yards against the Giants in the Meadowlands. Seattle.
Is he going to get a touchdown before I put my money on it? Is he going to get a touchdown?
Oh, he'll get a couple touchdowns. And that game is in New Jersey. That game is in New York, New Jersey. What else?
Yeah. Do you think the fans are going to boo?
No.
Of course they're going to boo.
Why?
Because, man, listen, there's one thing I respect about New York fans. You guys are you guys are the most passionate and loyal fans ever.
No way.
Because what the Knicks have put y'all through.
Oh, there he goes again.
I'm just saying. No. But what I'm saying is,
that's called masochism, Ryan.
Hold on. No. I'm making a point. But what I'm saying is, you guys stick with them through thick and thin, bro.
Got nowhere else to go.
It's called other teams. There's 30 other teams. So, but what I'm saying
is very true. What
I'm saying is, if they're not on the Knicks, if they're not on the Giants, and on your team, you don't give a shit about them, and you're gonna boo them. That's how Knicks fans are loyal like that, man. And I respect it. I always respect it, man.
I agree with you, fans, and I just think the Giants. I think their fans, they didn't want Saquon to leave. So like, it's not. Yeah, but they might boo him. But
he's gone. It doesn't matter if they want him to leave or not. He's not. He doesn't play for you no more.
I'm not coming to Dallas, Debbie. No, thank you.
They're gonna boo, and they should boo.
Doesn't matter.
They shouldn't boo because it's their GM fault. They shouldn't boo him. Y'all boo him. He gonna play better.
The Knicks. They boo. Listen, y'all booed Patrick Ewing when he came back when he went to Toronto. I mean, not Toronto. Wherever the hell he went.
He went to Seattle.
It was Seattle first.
We might have to have a show about who's the worst fans. New York fans is pretty tough sometimes.
No, Philly fans is the worst.
New York fans are loyal, bro. Y'all loyal, man.
Philly fans the worst. They beat up Santa Claus.
I think Philadelphia fans is right up there. So
they beat up Santa Claus.
We might have some Stockholm syndrome shit going on.
Yeah, man. Yeah, D. I think I'll have to agree with you on that one.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Somebody said
masochism. Y'all love the pain.
Somebody at work told me about, we was talking and they said something about Charles Smith. I was like, man, why would you have to bring that up to me of all people? Why?
That name is like etched in your brain, man. Like if you're a Knicks fan, you know, if you lived around in the 90s at that time, you know what's up. So that
Charles Smith, boy. Let me move on. Let me move on with the schedule here. Seattle versus Atlanta, Tennessee versus Buffalo, Carolina versus Washington, Vegas versus the Rams, Kansas City versus the Niners. DA, what you got? What you got there? What the Kansas City?
We're gonna win the game.
That's.
I mean, I got our reps coming, so we good.
It's in San Fran.
Yeah, it's in San Fran. Mm-hmm.
They got y'all as the favorite.
They got the lie detected the test.
Determined.
That's a lie. Kansas City goes 6-0. What is it? 7-0, 6. Yeah. They go 6-0.
Is the running back going to play? I know he had the
He is questionable. I read that. Yeah.
Not McCaffrey. McCaffrey's out. The backup, Mason. Yeah.
Oh, Mason.
Yeah, he might not play. I know he was questionable.
Don't matter with them. They'll go get another one.
Exactly.
They got another one.
Mike Mills, you're right, Mike Mills. It's plug and play in San Francisco, bro.
They like us when it comes to running backs. It don't matter. We got another one. They got another one.
It's just like the DA says, it's just a fantastic system, man.
Yeah. That's the way you
run. Like us. They'll run a fullback if they have to.
Right.
Yeah, right.
What's the fullback name they'll always be getting?
Juszczyk.
Yeah.
The one they got from us.
Yes. And you gotta remember, there's only 2 teams in the league that actually really have a fullback.
They got this as a close game, man. It's about 50-50, and San
It's
Francisco's
gonna be a
-2.
close game. Yeah.
But we kidnapped some of the refs, so we might have a chance. We got some of the refs tied up, somewhere.
They got the Chiefs as the underdog. Get out of here.
Chief is +2.
That's the way they get you to watch the damn game. So.
It's a Super Bowl rematch.
Move on. The Jets versus the Steelers. The Jets are actually a 1.5 favorite in this game, and they're saying that Russell Wilson might start, might not start.
No, he's not.
They better not. Why?
They trying to sell a game.
Ain't no. He better not start, man. Listen,
he's not starting.
Has their offense been spectacular? No, but has it been functioning and winning games? Yes.
Hey,
so
listen, he's not.
Hey.
He ain't taking no snaps. He's taking naps.
They should be sweet. Ain't no way they lose to the Jets. I don't care if they got 3 Davante Adamses. They're not winning that game.
This is an NFC North game, Kev. Got
which game you talked about? I'm sorry.
Detroit and Minnesota.
Yeah, I mentioned that. I was saying why they probably should have flexed that game to one of these Monday night games.
Yeah, get rid of Dallas. Wherever they're playing at, we just moved them.
Oh, Dallas on the bye week.
Yeah, Dallas is on a bye week. The Monday night games, you got Baltimore.
Them from that.
Baltimore's traveling to Tampa Bay on Monday night. They'll play at 8:15, and then the second Monday night, we got the Chargers and the Arizona Cardinals at 9 o'clock. State.
Why are we doing these 2 Monday night games?
Man.
Especially if one is a dirt bomb game.
What the hell y'all doing?
Why are we doing this, man?
I don't like.
I'd rather see the Jets and the Steelers as the second game than this shit. Like I don't want to see the Chargers and the Cardinals.
It's cool. It's cool when they do it for week 1 and you have the team winning night. That's kind of cool.
Absolutely, Ryan. I'm cool with that. But as the season
after that,
goes along,
come on, man.
It just looks like greed. It looks like greed.
It ain't cool on week 1 when them games be bad. I don't want to see no bad games in prime time. And you know what game is gonna be bad when y'all wrote that schedule. Giants and the Bengals? Come on, bro. That wasn't going to be no damn good game. Why would you even put that there?
You put it on a Monday night. I mean, Sunday night.
Don't nobody want to watch that on Sunday night, man. You could have put any other game there.
Didn't it turn out to be a good game?
Huh?
No.
Did it turn out to be a good game?
It was
17-7 was a good game.
Some people try to call it a defensive struggle.
Some people like defensive football.
When it's good, when it's really defensive, that was just shenanigans. That was shenanigans, man. I don't want to see that.
That was not good.
Thank you, Mike Mills. And I'm a Giant fan, and that's what I was trying to say, Ryan. No, that was not a real defensive struggle. That was
Daniel Mike Jones missing people open and Joe Burrow running for
wide open, Mike. Mike, speak on it.
Jones is throwing them, mother.
Y'all keep on telling me I'm crazy. Daniel Jones
in zone like this, and he just.
Daniel Jones is not it, but I'm not going to go into that.
Of Jimmy Garoppolo.
I don't know. Man. I don't know. I think Jimmy was a little bit better than him, man. I don't know, man.
Man, that's what it is. Listen, you know what it is. You know what time it is. It's the WNBA.
W's up.
Hey, you missed it the other night. Was it last night? Yo, that was a great game. That really was a really great game, man.
I didn't know they missed it. Maybe they watched.
It's crazy, man. It's a crazy series, man.
Well, hold on. Let me just talk to DA real first. DA.
That's right.
I'm just.
Well, you said you missed it. I said, well, maybe they watched it.
Or maybe
He's talking to America, DA. He's talking to America.
Not to you.
America might have missed it, DA.
I did miss it. I was sleeping.
Hey, Ryan. Ryan, they messed up. This guy messed up my introduction. You hold on.
That's all good, dog.
The WNBA. Hey, America, you might have missed it.
America, you might have missed it.
Go ahead, Ryan. Ryan, take it away, man. D, I love you, bro. Go ahead.
Hey, man, it's been a fantastic series. The funny thing is, each team has built either more than a 15-point lead in each game, and each time the other team has come back. Man, Minnesota missed a golden opportunity in that game 3. They were up 4 with like I want to say like a minute 40, minute 50 left, and Jonquel Jones, man, hit a tough three to cut it to 1, and then that just that just sparked the Liberty. And shout outs to Sabrina Ionescu. She wasn't having a good game. She was having a bad shooting game, but in crunch time, she hit 2 big threes to put them up 4, and then the Lynx tied it, and then hit that damn near a logo 3 crossover to the left. I don't know what the hell that was a bomb, bro, and it was just a great shot. It was well contested. I mean, she made a good move. I mean, the Lynx player was right there. Just a great shot, man. You got to tip your cap to her. But the Lynx missed a golden opportunity. The Lynx, the team that I picked to win the championship a couple of weeks back, man, they had a golden opportunity. But I will say this: if they get Game 4, all the pressure's on the Liberty, man. All the pressure on the Liberty to win it, because I want to say they're 0-5 in the WNBA Finals all time. 0-5, either 0-5 or 0-6. And it's they've been the best team all year record wise. Again, Minnesota beat them in the Commissioner's Cup, but man, like I know I keep repeating it, man, but Minnesota missed a golden opportunity up 4.
Yep.
And the Liberty just made some tough shots, man. Tough shots, and you got to give them kudos. Another development in the series is Alana Smith. She hurt her back, and she missed most of the fourth quarter, so that's huge. She's a big body, 6'4", 6'5", big, who can hit the 3, who can space, who can rebound, defend. So it's going to be crucial that she plays tomorrow. Because if she doesn't play, man, it might be lights out for the Lynx. But I will say this: I'm still rolling with the Lynx to win it. Obviously, if the Liberty wins tomorrow, the series is over. But the winner of tomorrow's game is going to win the championship.
Let's go Liberty.
Go Liberty. No. I mean, and a good thing too. Even if the Liberty did win, it would be a good story, because they're one of the founding teams who's never won it before. And New York fans always support, man. Liberty always sell out. Minnesota always sells out. So it's 2 great fan bases who deserve it, man. So hey, whoever wins it, man, tip the cap to them girls, man. Those ladies have been balling all season. So I'm looking forward to it, man. But watch out, guys, for Alana Smith if she plays or doesn't play tomorrow, or even if she plays but she's limited. That's not good for the Lynx.
I wanted to ask you about Jonquel Jones. When she teed up to hit that 3, sometimes I'd be cringing when she be hitting that long shot, and when she hit it,
she can hit it. Yeah, she can hit it.
She can hit it, man. So I was like, wow.
What's her name?
Jonquel Jones.
Jonquel Jones.
The
center.
Jonquel. Okay.
Jonquel. Yeah. And she's tested too, man, because she played for Connecticut a lot of years. She won the MVP one season. So, she's a baller, man. And
she get muddy. She be in the paint getting busy.
Yeah, she gets busy, man. Yeah, she gets busy, man. But like you said, Mike Mills, but just a huge shot. Because if she misses that shot, that might have been ball game, man. If she doesn't make that shot. And I was like, oh no, don't shoot that. And then bam, she hit it.
That's what I said, Ryan. I was like, no.
And for some reason, man, when she hit that shot, I'm like, damn it, the Liberty is gonna steal this shit. Just like how the Lynx stole Game 1. So listen, man, I'm just hoping for a Game 5 on Sunday. The Game 4 is tomorrow night, and Game 5, if necessary, is Sunday at 3. So I'm just hoping it's a Game 5, man.
Got you. Anything else? Anything on the NBA? The NBA is about to start. I think we talked a little bit about some things in the chat. You said,
No, NBA starts on Tuesday.
Already?
Yeah, Tuesday.
I didn't know TNT still had a show.
Yeah,
it's the last year of it.
Yeah. So right. So yeah. And I want to say you guys play. I believe you guys play opening night.
Yes.
Knicks play.
Is it Boston? I think.
Boston. I think you guys play Boston. Yeah. So opening night is Tuesday. Yeah, Knicks and Celtics 7:30, and then you have Timberwolves and the Lakers at 10 o'clock. So it's a
ain't gonna be no game either. They're gonna get blown out.
They just love putting LeBron on TV to start the season, boy.
Yeah, he's gonna get blown out. So.
Just like last year and the year before.
Yeah.
Ryan, stop.
What?
Hey, boy.
I said, Ryan, stop.
Hey, there's nothing grind y'all gears more than LeBron James.
Nah, just like, bro.
I mean, those are facts.
Why are you putting them on open night to lose, bro? You know he's not winning that game against them. Not opening night. It's not.
He's LeBron James, man. He's LeBron James.
All right, and he gonna.
I know he is.
He gonna score 40 points, and then he gonna lose, and then he gonna be, oh man, I'm getting older. I can't be doing this every night. Blah 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 blah.
Well, there you go. That's him. Always got that built-in excuse. I'm 40.
The Knicks are gonna lose. Not gonna be big, but the Knicks are gonna lose. And then I'm gonna show y'all. I'm like, yeah, you see down there in that paint. Y'all gonna be like, it's game one. I'm like, all right.
I saw. Let me just transition real quick. I saw where the what's the gentleman that plays for the Oklahoma? I'm gonna say Sooners for the
Thunder?
for OKC.
Hartenstein.
Yeah, he's hard. Yeah, he's hard. He's gonna be out.
Yeah, he broke a bone in his shooting hand. He's out for 4 to 6 weeks.
Wow.
So that's.
I mean, he ain't shooting much anyway. He only shot a floater, but yeah.
Yeah, but.
Okay.
Yeah, he's $1 floater, boy.
Yeah.
DA want people to play with dislocated shoulders and broken hands and.
Hey man, I just want dudes that want to win. That's all.
Nah.
That's
all. I know you hating on that black man. That's a black man.
Yes, sir. I just know I'm scared of the Celtics.
Celtics are tough, man. They're loaded, bro.
The disrespect of the summer. I mean, Jalen's already mad at everything, and now y'all don't play Tatum. He about to get into his rookie bag. It's going to be a problem for dude, man.
And DA, those two guys are not even in their prime yet.
I just know
they're not even in their prime yet.
That light-skinned dude there,
he's got 27 and 26.
He started his bag when he was a young dude. When he was going off the dribble on dudes before he was all spot up three.
Step back, ugly Lena. Step back, ugly
Lena. Yeah, dog. He used to be in his bag when he was a baby boy.
If he attacked the basket this year, he wins MVP.
He don't even want it anymore.
If he attacked the basket this year, he ain't gonna do it.
Nigga, man, look, these fools here. Take me out the country and don't play me. Oh, I got something for y'all.
Oh, the Guardians won?
Yeah, I was about to say something. I'm about to text my dad. My dad's a huge Guardians fan. Yeah, the Guardians. David Fry had a walk off at 7-5. The Guardians win it. Series is tied up at 2-2, and
2-1 Yankees.
2-1.
I mean, excuse me, 2-1. 2-1. Yeah, sorry.
We trying to get him up out of here, but just not.
Oh, that's not a good sign, man. You put it in existence, Kevin. 2-2.
Listen, great show. I'm sorry, Ryan. Anything else with the NBA?
No, man, let's see what NBA. Well, they did announce that that Joel Embiid will not be playing any back-to-backs because of the injury. Kawhi Leonard's already out.
Quit.
Jeez, man. Like, yo, he should just stay in Toronto, bro. Like,
should have retired.
Yeah, he's quit.
Well, he ain't gonna retire.
Yeah.
You ain't gotta tell him. He in the comments waving. Yeah, they won.
Oh, did he? There you go.
At 9 o'clock. Yeah, you stayed up. Yeah, they won. I respected OG. They won.
Shout out to my dad, man.
Oh, that's your dad?
Yeah, that's my dad, man. Yeah.
Nice. He put high.
He said, "Yeah, we won. I'm right here."
First time he ever commented on YouTube. Thank you, Dad.
That's awesome. That's awesome, man.
Shout out Uncle P.
Yeah, man. Man, great show tonight. We'll do our parting shots here, man. I'll start with the DA. DA, what you got for us before we get out of here, sir?
Oh man. All right, Paul. You got me tonight. That's it. No more.
Got you. Ryan, what you got for us tonight, bro?
Good show, guys. Always great doing this with you guys.
I thought you were going to say
no. I didn't say. I didn't say thanks for having me. No,
because you're no damn guest anymore, bro. You're one of us.
Well, again, man, great show, great platform. WNBA Game 4 tomorrow. Hopefully, there's a Game 5. NBA starts on Tuesday. I'm excited, and you guys should be excited too. The Knicks are going to do something this year.
Not yet.
I'm excited, Ryan. Thank you. Yeah, I'm excited.
It's a good time.
Mike Mills, what you got for us, bro? Before we get out of here.
Nothing too major. Shout out to everybody that's tuned in watching. Shout out to the rest of the team that wasn't here. Dan, my man E. Shout out to D-Dub that had to leave. And shout out Uncle Paul, man. Comment for being here for them Guardians to win.
Yeah.
I saw you sneak right in. Shout out to you, man. That's about it.
Got you. Shout out to my dad again. Like I said, I think this is the first time he's ever commented, man. But he be watching, making sure we start on time and stuff like that. So shout out to P-Dub, we call him. Paulie. Shout out to my dad. Party shots, man. I ain't got nothing. Great show as always. Love what we do, man. Like I said, we told a gambit of every and anything when it came to sports.
Starting on time.
DA, he remember he used to tell us that. So
7:37.
7:30. Better start. Listen, we talk about the Monday Night Blitz and all that stuff, and just enjoying sports, man. So, like I said, we talked about a gambit of stuff. Look out for we got some interviews coming up. Make sure you like, click, and subscribe to our channel on the podcast side. Give us that 5-star review. Man, so it can work with the algorithm, man. But I don't have anything else, man. Listen, enjoy the rest of your sports weekend and your weekend. Be safe, be good. Shout out to all of those. Shout out to the other team members. To the Angry One, to Eric, to also Dan. Shout out to those guys, to D-Dubs, who he had to leave out, burn out for a few men. But shout out to the guys here on the panel. But listen, we're gonna get out of here on behalf of myself. I'm Kevin Warren, your host and moderator for the DA, for Mike Mills, for Ryan D'Souza, man. Yo, this is the Sports Chasers podcast. Y'all be good, be great. Hey, we'll see you on Monday night for the Monday Night Blitz.
That's a wrap for today's episode of the Sports Chasers podcast. Don't forget to subscribe on YouTube and your favorite podcast platforms, and connect with us on all social media channels for exclusive content and updates. We'd also love for you to join the conversation, share your thoughts, and become part of the Sports Chasers community. And remember to tune in next time for some more real sports talk. Until then, stay frosty.